So first is concept of men days. Concept of men and days. Right. If you look at speed is equal to what? Distance upon time. The same thing in this chapter, speed is equal to distance upon time. The speed becomes efficiency. Same chapter. Your distance becomes work and time remains time. First thing you need to know, efficiency is also called rate of doing work. Like in speed time distance, say 20 kilometers per hour, right? In case of time and work, you'll say 2 units per hour. Units means some unit of work, right? Maybe you're typing a page, so 2 pages per hour. Could be something like this. Okay. Now, what is concept of men days? Let's try to understand. Suppose we have 10 men, right? And they can do some work in, let's say, 4 days. Right? Some work. Here, work is constant. I'm not changing the work. Work is constant. You can say making a wall is also a work, right? If there are 10 men and they can do this work in how many days? 4 days. If there are 20 men, what will happen? 2 days. Because work is constant. I'm keeping the work as constant. And if you double this, right? See, you double this. This became half or not? So if one thing is becoming double and second thing is becoming half, it's called inversely proportional. The whole thing is called inversely proportional. So first thing, men is inversely proportional to days when work is constant. When you write this equation, it will become men is equal to work upon days, and to find out the work, you have to multiply men with days. Understood? Men with days. So in this case, if I say 10 men, 4 days, what will be the work according to that? Multiply this with this. 24 is a 40 men days, right? Second case also, when there are 20 men in 2 days, that will also become 40 men days or not? So work is becoming 40 men days. In both cases, your work will become 40 men days or not? Because to find out work, how much I have to do? I have to multiply men with number of days, right? Now understand one more thing from here. This meaning of 40 men days. That means if this work has to be done in 1 day, you require 40 men. And if one man has to do this work, he will take 40 days. Understand this, double this, 20 ka double, 40 men, right? This will become half, become 1. So 40 men can take 1 day or not. See. So 40 men days means if the work has to be done by 40 men, they'll take 1 day to finish this work. And if one man is doing, he'll take 40 days to finish the work. So that is called the concept of men and days, right? Concept of men days. बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट कंसेप्ट है. ये क्वेश्चंस आते हैं, कभी कोई कॉम्प्लेक्स क्वेश्चन आ गया, नॉट बी एबल टू डू इट. ठीक है, नोट दिस डाउन. Clear? Okay. Now, let's say we have a case, we have a question where it's given that there are, let's say, 10 men and do a work in 4 days. I'm just writing the same problem, how to approach the problem by using formula. There are 10 men, they can do a work in 4 days. Then 20 men will take how many days to finish same work? 20 men will take how many days to finish the same work? I'm doing exactly the same question. See, here if we have this kind of question, you can use a formula which is M1 N1 W1 is equal to M2 N2 W2. Here W1 and W2 are work. This is work. N1 and N2 are days or time in this case, and M1 and M2 are number of men, women, children. If I apply this formula, so in first case, how many men are there? 10. And they can do this work in how many days? 4 days. By W1. So can we say work in first case and second case are same? W1 and W2 is same. Second case, how many men are there? 20. And they will take, let's say, X days to finish this work, right? Because the work is same in both cases. So W1, W2 is same. So can you solve this? 40 by 20 is how much? This will be 40 is equal to 20x. X is equal to what? 2. See, exactly the same thing. Now in such cases when efficiency is also involved, efficiency is rate of doing work, right? Then how to solve this question? Then in formula, there is one change in the formula when efficiency is involved. Suppose 10 men can do a work in 4 days by doing 2 units per day. By doing how many units? 2 units per day. Then 20 men will take how many days by doing, say, 1 unit per day. This units per day means that's called efficiency, which is already given to you. So your formula will have one small change, it will be R1 and R2. Your work is still same in both cases, right? So W1 and W2 you can put 1, 1. If I say work and twice the work or half the work, so in one case, if you are half the work means if you take this as 1, this will become 1 by 2. If twice the work, this is 1, this will become 2. So W1 and W2 you can replace it, right? Remove it. So now in this case, 10 men can do a work 4 days by doing how many? 2 units per day, and the work is 1. Then 20 men will take X days by doing 1 unit per day, and the work is same. So now this will be how much? 80 by 20 is equal to X, which will give you what? 4. Right. So how many days they will take? 4 days. Understood? So when efficiency is involved, this is how you should approach a question. एक तो ये टाइप का प्रॉब्लम आता है, दूसरे टाइप पे आते हैं. The second type problems are very common. Very common मतलब आएगा ही आएगा, एक पकड़ के देख लो. What are those types of problems? Let's try to understand it. This concept of Mendes is clear to all of you? Yeah. Now, second type of cases which we have. Remember this formula which I'm telling you, efficiency, right? Don't forget this. Efficiency is nothing but work over time. Work over time. Now, second type of problem which you get is given that, let's say, there are two people. A can do a work in 12 days. And then B can do same work in 15 days. That means individually A alone can do a work in 12 days. B alone can do the same work in 15 days. If A and B work together, then in how many days work will get done? You don't write the average of the number of days, right? Don't add 15 plus 12 and divide by 2. Direct नहीं है, inverse variation होता है. So understand, when I'm saying n is inversely proportional to days when work is constant, it simple means what? If your work is constant, then these two are inversely proportional. These two are inversely proportional. So let's say there are two people, right? So A and B, this is equal to time taken by B over time taken by A. This is work done by A over work done by B. I mean, this ratio, you remember it. I'll just explain you the same meaning of this, right? See, what they're saying, A can do a work in how many days? 12 days. While B can do the same work in how many days? 15 days. And in school, this approach which we have used to solve such questions, what was the approach to solve such question? Let, or simply we generally find out A's 1 day work and B's 1 day work. In school, we have solved this question by this approach, that let find out 1 day work of A. So if A is doing the entire work in 12 days, so every day how much he is doing? 1 by 12. And B is doing what? 1 by 15. Right? And what is A plus B's 1 day work? Together. This is efficiency we are finding, right? So this is what? 1 by 12 plus 1 by 15. What is LCM of 12 and 15? How much? So 12 5s are and 15 4s are. How much it is? 9 by 60. 3 3s are 9, 320. So what is A plus B's 1 day work? What is A plus B's 1 day work? How much? 3 by 20 units per day, right? A plus B's 1 day work is 3 by 20 units, right? Now we have to find out what? Time in which they finish. Right? We have to find out time taken by A plus B. Don't write anything about this. Method should not be used in exam. Time. Time is what? Work upon efficiency. Work is 1 unit and efficiency is 3 by 20, which will give you what? 20 by 3 days. Don't use this method. See, fraction वैसे भी problem देता है, right? So why to use fraction when you can simplify the problem? I'll tell you how to solve this question. Now pay attention to the second method. This is fine. Don't use this method. First, you find total work. First, find total work. And total work is LCM of 12 and 15. That means whatever given number of days are there, you take total work as LCM of that number. So since 12 and 15 are given, so take LCM of 12 and 15 as your total work, which is equal to what? 60 units, right? Then find efficiency of A. So how to find out efficiency of A? How to find out efficiency from their formula? So how much will be the efficiency of A? What is the efficiency of A? 60 by 12, which will give you 5 units per day. What about efficiency of B? Sixty by, which is 4 units per day, right? Now we are supposed to find out what? Time taken by A and B to finish the work. You are supposed to find out time taken by A plus B to finish the work. How to find out time? Work upon efficiency. What is the total work now they have to do together? 60 units. Write 60 here. And in denominator we have combined efficiency because together they are working. So what is efficiency of A? B, 5 plus 4. And you cancel it. This will also give you 20 by 3 days or not. See. Here what we are doing, we are just saving time. Saving time is we are writing in integers. Fraction में LCM लेना पड़ता है, LCM नहीं लेना पड़ेगा, LCM शुरू में लेना पड़ेगा, right? One more thing, now you pay attention. What is constant in this entire problem? Work. Very good. I told you men is inversely proportional to days if work is constant, right? Now pay attention. A can do this work in how many days? 12 days. B can do this in 15 days, right? This is time. Time is days. So efficiency, if you have to find out, it will be inversely proportional to time. How to find out that efficiency? First you simplify the ratio. So 3 4s are 12, 3 5s are 15. 4 is to 5, right? Take this 5 here and take this 4 here. So 5 units per day and 4 units per day. See, 5 and 4 we have got. Here also you can get directly efficiency, right? Total work is LCM. It simply means they are doing 9 units per day together. Understood? Good. Second case, in such examples, in such cases, we have one more case. What is that? I'll take this off. Understood, Viresh? LCM. LCM, you know how to find LCM? Okay. There are 3 ways of finding LCM. Suppose you have found out LCM of 12 and 15. I can do prime factorization. 12 can be written as 2 square, 3 raised to power 1. And 15 can be written as 3 raised to power 1, 5 raised to power 1, right? For LCM, whatever you see, right, everything. You can see 2, 3, 5, right? And raise all these prime numbers to their highest power. So what is the highest power of 2? 2. Highest power of 3? 1. Highest power of 5? 1. 5 3s are 15 4s are 60. Another method which you have learnt in school is writing 12 and 15. Then 3 4s are 3 5s are. Then 5 4 and 1. And then 4 1. That is how you find out the LCM. Understood? Once you find out LCM, then you have to divide that LCM with days. You get their efficiency. Clear? So second type of problem is, I'm not writing the entire problem, write it in short form. What is that? See, if A plus B can do some work in, let's say, 10 days, B plus C can do it in 12 days, and let's say A plus C can do it in 15 days. Right? Let A and B can do some work in how many days? 10 days. B and C can do the same work in how many days? 12 days. And A and C can do this work in how many days? 15 days. Now it's not single individual, it's a combination, right? Two people are doing it. Who is taking the least time? And who is taking the maximum time? That means those who are taking less time, the efficiencies will be higher. That means efficiency of B, because wherever B is involved, days are less. B is taking less number of days. So B, in among all this, efficiency of B will be the highest, right? Efficiency of B will be the highest. Second highest will be either A or C. I'll tell you it is A, why it is, we'll see that. But first, how to solve this question? So first, you have to find out total work. What is total work? Is LCM of 10, 12 and 15. With the same logic, LCM will be 60 units, same method. सपोज तुमको एलसीएम निकालने में प्रॉब्लम होता है, सबसे बड़ा नंबर क्या है? 15 के मल्टीपल लिख दो, 15, 30, 45, 60, 75 and so on. And what are the other two numbers? 10 and 12. Check whether this number is divisible by 10 or 12. Both not divisible. This cannot be the LCM. Is 30 divisible by 10? Yes. 12? No, cannot be the LCM. 45 कहीं से नहीं होता. 60? Yes, yes. So if any number among this is divisible by given other given numbers, that means that number is your LCM. 60 is your LCM, right? Another way of finding LCM. But that prime factorization method is much convenient. This helps you. कभी कभी number कुछ उल्टा सीधा आ गया तो then you'll be in a position to find out how to LCM. LCM का एक वीडियो मेरे पास है, एक वीडियो, I'll share it in the group, WhatsApp group. Now after this, find out the efficiency of A plus B. You cannot find out individual efficiency as of now. What is efficiency of A plus B? 60 by 10, which is 6 units per day. What is efficiency of B plus C? 60 by 12, 5 units per day, right? And what is efficiency of A plus C? 4 units per day, right? Clear? So it's a combined thing, right? My question is, how many days A, B and C together will take to finish this work? If A plus B can do in some days, B plus C and A plus C in some days, then in how many days A plus B plus C, all three can finish this work, right? I have to find out time. This we have to find out, right? So time means work, which is already given. Upon efficiency of A plus B plus C together we have to find out. But I don't have as of now A plus B plus C. I have AB, BC and AC. ये cycle है देखो, AB, BC, AC. I can make CD, DE, कुछ भी ऐसा cycle हो तो उसको add कर देना, all equation, right? Add all these equation. Add all these equation. Which equation? Mark this as first, second and third. So when you add these three equations, how much you will get? Twice the efficiency of A plus B plus C or not. Why? Because if I add A twice, B twice and C twice, I'll get twice of A, twice of B, twice of C. Two बाहर निकाल लेते हैं. And right hand side is what? 15. So what is combined efficiency of A plus B plus C? 15 by 2, which you can write 7.5 also, or simply 15 by 2 units per day, right? Now what you are supposed to find out? First case, Time taken by A plus B plus C. So time is equal to what? Work. Total work is and total efficiency, which is 15 by 2. So 2 flip, okay, will go up. 15 4s are 64, 2s are 8 days. So time taken by. In the same question, if I ask you, find out the time taken by A alone, or time taken by B alone, or time taken by C alone to finish this work, right? Time taken by A alone and B alone to finish this work. A, B, C. So time is total work upon efficiency of A, I have to find out, right? Time taken by B alone, work upon efficiency of B, I have to find out. Time taken by work upon efficiency of C, I have to find out. What is work? 60. But what is individual efficiency of A? वो नहीं मालूम अभी तक. But we can find out. This 15 by 2, you can also write 7.5 units per day. For time being, I mean, not necessary you have to use. Do you know what is A, B plus C? How much? And what is A plus B plus C? So if A plus C, B plus C is 5, and A plus B plus C is 7.5, can you find out the efficiency of A? How much? देखो ये कितना आया, टुगेदर कितना आया, इसमें से ऑलरेडी B प्लस C टुगेदर कितना कर रहे हैं बेटा, 5. तो A कितना करेगा, 2.5. 2.5. So efficiency of A will be what? Work which is 60 divided by 2.5. Remember 2.5 is 5 by 2 also, you can write down. Right? Understood this? A plus B plus C 7.5. So you can write 60 by 5 by 2. So 5, 24 days. Time taken by A alone. If I have to find out time taken by B alone, so work I'm know, right? I know the work. If I had to find out efficiency of B alone, I have to check A plus C kitna kar. A plus C is doing what? 4. And A plus B plus C is 7.5. So 7.5 minus 4 is what? 3.5. So efficiency of B is what? 3.5, which is 7 by 2. So 60 by 7 by 2, which is 120 by 7. Divide kar dena. I think 15, 16 days ऐसा कुछ आएगा approximately. By 17 days. 17 point something. And if you have to find out the efficiency of C, so I have to find out B plus C is taking how many days? B plus C is taking how many? Sorry, A plus B is taking how much? 6. And total is 7.5. So it's 1.5. 1.5 is 3 by 2. It is 60 by 3 by 2. 320. How much? 40 days. So who is least efficient? C. Most efficient? B. ये भी समझ आया था ना हमको. अगर if question में if I simply ask you who is more efficient, you know that A, B. Least efficient, C. यहाँ से भी because A plus B is taking very less number of days. B plus C is still taking less number, but when A and C are together, they are taking more number of days than when B is there with C or B is there with A. So C ने आके बहुत slow कर दिया और काम. Understood? Yes. Right. Third case in this, that two people started working together or three people started working together. One person left in between. छोड़ के चला गया. Let's say it is given that A and B can do a work in 20 days. Right. Let's say A and B can do some work in 20 days. They together can do this some work in 20 days. After working for 12 days, A left and remaining work was completed by B alone in 3 days. Right? Remaining work was done by B alone in another 20 days. मतलब बाकी का बचेगा वो और 20 days लेगा. Of course, because छोड़ के चला गया. Right? So find the time in which A alone would finish this work. When we have such question, you always find total work as the LCM of given number of days, which is 20, 12, and again another 20. So write only 20 and 12. Whatever days you can find out in the entire question, take total work as LCM of those number of days. So here 20 and 12. Bigger number is 20. Some number 20, 20, 40, 60. 12 से divide करोगे, so 12 will divide 60. Again LCM will be 60. So total work is what? 60 units. Right? Then what is the efficiency of A plus B together? A plus B together can do this work in how many days? 20 days. So their efficiency is what? 60 by 20, which is equal to 3 units per day, right? 3 units per day, right? Of this entire question, what is happening? What is happening in entire question? Someone is leaving the work. कोई छोड़ के जा रहा है बीच में. कौन? A. ऐसा क्वेश्चन कभी आता है ना, कोई छोड़ के जा रहा है, तो ड्रॉ अ नंबर लाइन. Total work will end here, which will take how many days? 20 days, and total work is 60 units. So write 60 units here. Clear? A and B worked together for how many days? 12 days, right? So write somewhere here 12 days. ऊपर days लिख दो. In this 12 days, can we say A and B have worked together? What is combined efficiency of A and B? 3. So in 12 days, how much unit of work they will do? 36. Per day they are doing 3 units per day. For 12 days they will do 36. So यहाँ पर they finish 36 units, right? Together. Out of 60, 36 is already done. How much is left? 24. So 24 units is left. Now from here to here, B alone has to do this work. In how many days? 20 days, right? So can we find out efficiency of B? B is doing this remaining work, which is 24 units. In how many days? Which will give you what? 1.2 units per day, right? 1.2 units per day. What is efficiency of A plus B? 3. And what is efficiency of B alone? 1.2. So what is the efficiency of A? 1.8 units per day or not? 1.8 is 18 by 10 or 9 by 5, right? So what is the time taken by A alone to finish this work? So time is work, which is 60 units by 1.8. It decimal आया, 0 आया. So how much you will have? 600 by 18, 6 3s are 100 by 3 days. 33.33 days alone, right? So in such cases, what happens? Someone leaves in between and the remaining work has to be finished. Clear? Now you understood? मैथ्स तो आएगा ही है, मतलब मैथ्स के तो ये टॉपिक है ही. Running away from maths is no longer an option now. कुछ चीजें तुम्हारी जिंदगी में कहते हैं ना, जिसको the more you push something away from you, the more it comes in your life. कोई आदमी कहता है यार मुझे तो इसी से शादी करनी है और उसका उल्टा ही मिलता है उसको. जैसे मेरी वाइफ को भी कुछ ऐसा अलग टाइप का उसका सपना था, मिला. मैं मेरी जो साली है उसको भी चाहिए था कि कोई ऐसा ऋतिक रोशन टाइप मिले. मिल गया उसको कोई और. एग्जैक्टली ऋतिक रोशन से दूर दूर तक नाता नहीं उसका. तो आप जो चाहते हो हमेशा जरूर नहीं मिले. तो मैथ्स भी ऐसे ही, तुमने नहीं चाहा लेकिन वो आ गया तुम्हारी जिंदगी में. तो ये ऐसा एक्स है जो तुम्हारा पीछा नहीं छोड़ेगा, मैथ्स. तो वो तुमको करना ही पड़ेगा. नाउ डू दिस क्वेश्चन. A can do 2/3, 2/3 of work in 12 days. And B can do 1/3 of work in 1/6 of, 1/6 of the work of work in, मैं करता हूँ ठीक, उसको रुको, in 4 days. 1/6 of the work in 4 days. In how many days they together will finish the work? Do this question. I'm giving you option and then I'll share the worksheet with you. First is 30 days. Sorry. 10 3 by 7 days. First option is 10 3 by 7 days. Mixed fraction. Second is 10 3 by 5 days. Third is 10 2 by 7 days. And fourth is 5 by 3 days. Do this and then I'll share the worksheet with you. It's time and work. Try to finish it.